Let's do this. Tourist traps. Wow. Oh my god. We did it. We made it. The first day of the year has been successfully conquered. Oh my goodness. Okay, first of all, brief recap. Brief 2025 recap. We're killing it on the shiny decks. We're absolutely killing it. We've got shinies coming out the wazoo. Literally out of the wazoo. We have so many shinies. We're closing in on a completed shiny living dex. We're closing in on a completed. That guy sounds amazing. Wow. I mean, what a great audience. What a tremendous audience. We got the far-fetched. Regular far-fetched. Let's get rid of some of these Scythas. I think none of them are shiny. What? Even more Scythers. Oh my god. Alright, we're doing great. We don't really even need that many shinies to complete the shiny living dex. We're here today. We're hunting Latias, who is our final shiny legendary, and I have a feeling that we're gonna get it quick. I am probably going to reboot and switch the donut from dragon type to all types because I don't need any of the dragons here, and I don't know why I switched it to dragon type. But if Latias shines, we'll take it. It's not like, you know, we need the mana that bad. Oh fuck, that's not great. It's not a great start. Alright, so apparently the way is to go here. That's the respawn point. The despawn point is when you jump off of the roof. I'm definitely gonna take care of this bastard. How much? Look how many calories that took. He's still there. Oh, there he is respawning again. I feel like when he despawns, he actually, or she actually is aware of it. She's like, okay, I'm out. Peace, motherfucker. That one didn't despawn at all. I think the real method is to run here. That's a for sure despawn, and if you do it right, you're not gonna have to waste time on the ridge. You just gotta be smooth with it. You just gotta be smooth with it. You don't even have to be that smooth with it. Like, you can kind of bump up against the corners and everything. And if you're not, hey, that's okay. It still works just fine. See, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect, especially not me. Well, I know, that's pretty much all I know. It's the thing I know the best. But if you keep on trying, sometimes Latias is gonna not despawn. That's okay. You just keep on going. It apparently did not despawn. So maybe Starmie is influencing that. Yeah, I think the ledge is the way. Holy shit, that was close. It's almost time to reset anyways. I'm gonna switch to an all-type Zonut just to try to scratch the Manas and Ushanas off the list. We don't need the Curlia anymore. We got the Gallade already, so. Oh, that's tremendous coffee. I needed that. Alright, so it's Latias. We are locked in. We use this one. Alright, it's gonna be it. A couple minutes from now, we're gonna have a shiny Latias. Alright, Hawlucha for starters. No big deal. It's too bad there's no teleporter or anything on this one. That would have been fun. Let's see. I think on the next reset I'm going to put my save down like up here. Just really cut out all the fat. Yeah. Okay. Let's get another reset. Put our save up top. Our Lucha looks so badass. Easy peasy. This should be one of the more didn't despawn that time. This should be one of the chiller shiny hunts, legendary shiny hunts, because you can see it pretty much the whole time. You see it spawn, you see it despawn. Sorry for the jingle. It's my washing machine. It plays that whole song every time. Every single time. I know I can switch it, but I don't like the other ones as much, I'm not gonna lie. They're also as loud and long and obnoxious. But I like this one the most. It's the lesser of 4 evils. I love my washing machine though. It's the first set of appliances that I ever bought like with my own money. Well, I guess I bought it with credit and paid it off over time. But when we moved into my pops' house, like he had like appliances from God knows what decade. And they all still work. Some of them I kept. They all still work, dude. That's the thing. Everything from the 1960s is amazing. And still works to this day. And even older, like they made shit to last forever back then. And then someone on some high cloud was like, that's not allowed anymore. What do you mean, sir? It's like, oh yeah, making shit to last? Nah, we're not doing that shit anymore. That's fucking dumb. Because then people don't buy new shit. And they're like, oh, you know, the nose and shit, they got it. American industry was forever reshaped. Dude, I've had hammers that snapped in two within a year or two of using them. Not even like frequently. Like, I don't hammer shit. I'm not a hammerer. You know, just the occasional nail that needs to be put up and ripped out of something, and within a year, dude, this thing, the fiberglass, snapped. I don't know, I guess where it hung on my patio was like in the sun, and the sun degraded the fiberglass. I think the sun is also the weakness of iron. Like, sun oxidizes shit into rust. But man, they should have made a sun element in Pokemon. That would have been... So the fairy type kind of stuck, but it didn't work in the Pokemon card game. Fairy type is OP though. If they made a new type of Pokemon, what would it be? Because they already have the dark type. Like, demon type will be redundant. You should have the waifu type. And Gardevoir has to get a type change again, because she's just waifu fairy. She's not even psychic anymore. She's just got great intuition. They go the Digimon route and go and make the gun type. Yeah, but Pikachu has a gun for a hand now. Oh, what are you gonna do, bitch? Pokemon got the right to bear arms. For the first time ever. That would be sick. I just realized I didn't put my save down at the top of the stairs. But that's okay. Oh shit. Oh! Yeah, I forgot that's how it works. My brain farted. Alright, we got this. Oh, it didn't despawn. And begin. I wonder how long it'll take. Go with Latias. our last shiny legendary, and then we can bring home the shiny dex in one foul swoop. Okay, there's no other shiny huntable legendaries, so any other legendaries that we do get the special research for, if anything, we're using them to shiny hunt other creatures. But that's just ancillary. That doesn't have anything to do with our challenge. Like, yeah, I do want to complete the Pokédex, but shit, I could do that off screen at that point. We want to catch every shiny Pokemon, and we're getting there. We're fucking getting there, dude. And then I'm gonna nominate Handsome Squidward. I mean, whoever that lady is in what's that show? Oh yeah, Stranger Things. Dude, Millie Bobby is going too hard in this show, man. She's just so transfixed with the Handsome Squidward face. And I get it. Once you start, it's hard to stop being Handsome Squidward. I get it. I've been there. I've spent years in the Handsome Squidward zone. It's like the upside down, but for your face. What's up, Unreal? How's it going? Happy New Year, dude. Holy shit, we made it. Can you believe it? We made it to 2026. The asteroid wasn't the aliens, or if it was, they didn't fuck with us. They just left. I feel like they keep just showing up and getting our hopes up and then being like, nah, we got other side pieces in other galaxies. No. Oumuamua, and then we had 3-Eye Atlas, and they both just didn't call us back. They didn't even show up. They stood us up for the first date. Wait, okay. I think that's a typo. Either I am dyslexic or there's a typo there. I'm gonna read it because it looks like it's very funny sequence of words if I read it out loud. Happy New Year. The year we both make it on YouTube. It's the year. Okay, I get it. This is the year. Okay, we got big things planned. I did figure out how to do multi-stream today. I just also figured out I would need to pay for yet another subscription service to do it. We're not financially prepared for that right now, so give it a moment. Crazy, dude. We'll get there. What's up, Katie? How's it going? Happy New Year. We made it. We made it. You were there. I was there. Old Unreal Engine. I mean, Unreal Cards. It's the Unreal Engine. No! No! Gravity is my worst enemy. Gravity is my worst enemy, you guys. I think it's everyone's worst enemy, especially when you get old. That's kind of like the whole point. Like 90% of elderly care is to prevent them from falling down. It's crazy. Need to get you in the Discord or something so I can help you set it up for free. Oh shit, dog. Yeah, dog. We'll set it up. Shoot me a message. Or we can put an analog. You can email me at tcgpackrats@gmail.com. Oh my god, I saw the golden thing shine right when it spawned in my brain, confused the two colors. I don't know how that happened. It's a new type of dyslexia unlocked. What do you use? Like, so I was gonna go with Streamlabs, but it seems, at least from the Google, you know what pisses me the fuck off about the future is that the AI suggests itself over actual Google responses now, and it's usually not right. It's just really confident. And as someone who gets places in life by just seeming like I know what the fuck I'm talking about and being really confident, I do not appreciate Google being a charlatan background. Probably Bard class at this point, or Trickster Cleric. So Google has become a Trickster Cleric of the Traveler. Oh shit. I'm kind of fucking with the Traveler in this Critical Role show. What's it called? The Mighty Nine. 999. It's a good show, man. I really wish that I had been into their shit for their previous campaigns. I don't know if they're running any current campaigns or whatever. Should probably pay more attention to that. That guy Matt Mercer is very important. He does all the things that I like. I think probably the reason that I wasn't like super in the know about Matt Mercer's career was because I'm not the biggest JoJo's fan. I think that's how people really, if you're not like a D&D nut, which I mean I am, I just entered the sphere through a different, much more organic way and find out about another D&D podcast. Shiny luck on Shiny Latias, much appreciated. Shiny luck on your entire Shiny Dex and your whole life in general. Right back at you. Sending it back and then some. I'm doubling it and giving it to the next guy. That's a crazy concept. Okay, like it's a crazy concept, dude. I wish that I could be the next guy like one time in my life. That's something that no man on earth has ever said before, but I'm so about it, dude. Like, let me be the next guy, dude. Double it and give it to the next guy, incidentally, is exactly what I do when I'm dating traumatized baddies. Ah, that's a good one! Fuck! Cut it, print it. That's a new joke. I just wrote a new joke. I just wrote a brand new joke. Now I need to do comedy tomorrow. Fuck. I really don't want to go spend money. I really don't want to go spend money, but I haven't been on stage in a while. Oh! Who shines? Oh, Curlia. The brat bastard. Latias? Por favor. Por favor, muchas gracias. At least we know the donut's working. It's just a matter of time, Latias. I finally defeated Rayquaza. Yo, congratulations. How long did it take you? That's crazy. I feel like it took quite a while. Quite a while. Just like this Latias hunt is going to take quite a while. Maybe not. Oh, did I scare away the shiny Curlia? That's sad. Oh, wow. At least it didn't get reset deleted. Do. Holy shit, dude! We're getting the Latias, man. Unstoppable. Literally unstoppable. Just got shiny Cleavor and Alpha Riolu? Yo. Alpha Shiny Riolu or just Alpha Riolu? Either way, congratulations, dude. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm sending you even more shiny luck. We were just talking about doubling it and giving it to the next guy. I think that's a solid joke. I think that's a solid joke. I don't even think it needs that much more polishing. The setup is you just start talking about how crazy of a concept doubling it and giving it to the next guy is. You riff on that for like 2 seconds. And then, boom, drop that line, double it, and give it to the next guy. Incidentally, what I do when I'm out here dating traumatized baddies. Boom. It's a crazy good punchline. That's why literally the core of all my comedy sets is my joke where I say, I don't like to write my jokes. My life is a joke, and that bitch writes itself. And it's because, like, all I have to do is turn my brain on, and eventually, like, either the universe provides me with amazing, like, top 10 out of 10 jokes, or my brain will come up with 1 or 2. And the great thing about recording myself for this many hours a day is that now they're on camera. Now, like, I can't even excuse myself for forgetting them because the internet remembers them. Somehow that helps me remember things. But I don't know how that works. I think I'm just tapped into the Akasha, and the internet is just actually the Akasha, you guys. We're just connecting to, like, the ancient aliens internet. They've only segmented off parts of it for us. Like, just tons of hentai. What if hentai existed? Like, all the hentai we're consuming now is, like, the inheritance of our forefathers. Oh my god, dude. It's like the Da Vinci Code for hentai. I need to write that book now. It's like... It's a great book. The Da Vinci Code of hentai. There's got to be a better title there. There's got to be a better title there. Okay, what was the other idea I had? Okay, that joke is amazing. Joke is amazing. I don't even need to write it down. It's recorded here in permanence. I even ironed it out. Fantastic. We're workshopping. Now, if only shiny Latias would shine. Give me the gold. Give me the gold. I want to see the gold. Gold prices are down a little bit this week, but overall, they're doing pretty well in the grand scheme of things. Okay, we're going to melt Latias down. I mean, we're going to keep Latias in a ball forever. No, but shiny onyxes, though? If you had 1 shiny onyx worth of gold in this market... Just a single shiny onyx, you would be a fucking gajillionaire. Then again, gold is very common in the Pokemon universe. People are just like pulling nuggets out of their ass all the time. And furthermore, like, you're legally encouraged and allowed to pay with the gold. They don't have sales tax in the Pokemon universe. They don't have sales tax. In fact, I don't know how they maintain their perfect infrastructure and keep the cities as pristine as they do, because I don't think people are paying taxes on anything in the Pokemon world. I don't think most people don't even have jobs. And then in the ancient times, the ancestors the Pokemon had jobs, so the people could fuck off. And I don't know, they were like colonizing new continents and shit. They were real busy with that. In Hisui, the Pokemon did everything. Isn't that crazy? They're like, oh, we don't fuck with catching Pokemon. And they're like, oh, but the Pokemon can do work for us, Grandpa. Oh, I fuck with catching Pokemon hard now. I'm heavy into catching Pokemon. You switched it up real quick, Grandpa. The Shalfa? I didn't see that, dude. Holy shit. Congratulations. Congratulations. A Shalfa Riolu is lit. I have a Shalfa Lucario, but not a Shalfa Riolu. What are you hunting for next? Are you going for the shiny living dex or what? You're just catching whatever. Whatever makes itself available. Gimme Ghoul, nice, dude. Gimme Ghoul shined very quickly for us. Like, almost immediately we had just 2 right there next to the spawn. So, I'm sending you all the luck we didn't need for that. Hopefully you catch it really quick. I see a lot of other streamers have caught it very, very quick as well. And make sure you catch 2. Use the ghost type donut, make sure you catch 2 of them. Because you don't want to have to wait for another Gimme Ghoul assignment. Hell yeah. Keep it locked, dude. We're here with ya. After this, I think we're within 50 Pokemon of completing the shiny Dex. This is our... Okay, I definitely have selective reading dyslexia because I read something completely different. They run away pretty fast. It's unfortunate. The Gimme Ghouls? I did not have that problem. They got right in the balls. Yeah, I didn't have that problem. They were eager to come and join the shiny hunt. They're like, please, boss, take us with you. Take us with you, or Katie Vogel is going to get us, and she's going to force us to listen to her stories while she knits. That's exactly. She's like, damn, dude, he got me. He got me, bro. What's tonight? Thursday? I may be summoned at some point by my D&D people because the new year is here. The holidays are over, and Thursday nights is usually the free-to-play night on my D&D server. So, I may be called away. Let's hope that we get the shiny Latias before then. What a fantastic New Year's Day it was, though. It was just such a chill day. Okay, things were just mad chillium fancy sin. We got so much shit done. I feel like I put in work trying to pull all the strings together. I've had so many things that are just spread out and almost getting to the point of being finished with different shit that I can't talk about, personal life shit, but put in work in November and December trying to keep my life together and get shit together that wasn't together. And now I'm looking at it, especially with getting this old house back together, back in ship shape. Everything's looking like it's more obtainable than it looked a few months ago. It doesn't look so bleak, and that feels fucking great to start the year, dude. I feel like the end of the year months are make or break. If you're going through it and you see that finish line and you don't use that motivation, like starting out the year in a bad place is fucking rough. Nobody wants to do that. Doing a living shiny dex? Oh fuck yeah, Katie. I believe in you. You're right here with us. How many shinies do you need? Got the living shiny dex. I feel like this is the first game where it's this obtainable. You know what I mean? And in that way, they also kind of structured the whole game around catching shiny Pokemon. So you gotta at this point. You need a lot? Okay, well, luckily, it's very easy to catch shiny Pokemon in this game. Did you already finish the DLC campaign? Because I would recommend just grinding out the whole campaign before you start shiny hunting and like get the shiny charm too. Gotta get the shiny charm. I think you already got the shiny charm. I wonder what 26 is going to be like, man. I hope it's not just one of these fucking doom and gloom years. I hope we do some cool shit as a species. We need some cool shit. So I posted on the One Piece server I'm on, like, oh guys, can we pool our money and invest in the invention of actual devil fruit? Because like we need that shit now. And people were not responding well to it, but that's okay. A lot of trolls. A lot of trolls. However, I'm still about it. I think we need, like, Pokemon IRL would be lit. But then that kind of ethical dilemmas of having Pokemon in the real world wouldn't really work out. I think that there would be like animal rights organizations. Team Rocket might actually be the good guys in the real world. Samsung, are you inside? I don't even know what this cat is. If you could have a Pokemon in real life, chat, what would your Pokemon be? And why? Nah, you gotta hit me with the and why, dude. You can't just tell me the Pokemon. Gotta explain yourself. I think a lot of people would do better in life if they presented their questions like middle school journal entries. And it shows. A lot of people in power, let's just say. I would have a Lopunny and or a Gardevoir because I'm a freak. That's NY. Amen. Oh dog, I saw a meme where it was like a super mixed crowd. It's like old Asian family, and it was a young black dude with the camera, and like white parents, and it was like this dude had all the people in the world there. And the caption got me, dude. But like first it catches you off before the caption pops up. It's like, oh wow, this is the most diverse wedding of all time. And then the caption pops up, and it says, when your boy is marrying the Gardevoir he caught as a Ralts on Route 102. And honestly, bro, fuck. That's the future I'm here for. That's a crazy sentence. Like, whoever's brain thought that sentence up needs to be locked away. A Furfro because I like Poodle. Hopefully not in the same way that I like Gardevoir. That's just a dog. It's different. I like poodle. I like lamp. Poodles are lit though. Poodles make me feel happy to have textured hair, because poodles like own that shit, and a lot of other dogs they don't. But that's because poodles have to be owned by rich people, I think. Poodles, like, if you don't groom them, they get real sick and shit. They get depressed and they start smoking cigarettes and shooting pool at night, and it's not pretty, dude. It's not pretty. So you pretty much rich families only for poodles. And those little spaniels, oh my god, they have so many health problems. People keep getting these little rich people dogs and they don't understand, like, royalty made these breeds. They did not use their brains. Did I like Disney movies? I still do. I still do. What kind of maniac do you think I am? I'm a huge fan of Disney, Fox, Marvel, 20th Century, Hulu, WB Discovery, Netflix, Viacom.com. It's just all the things. All the companies just merged together. And they're like, we don't need to compete with each other. We are each other. Oh, I thought that was a shiny. We don't need to compete with each other. We are each other. One of us. One of us. That's how board meetings be going at Disney, Fox, Viacom, 20th Century, Discovery, Warner Brothers. Which Disney film had Billy Joel in it? Was it Tarzan? Because I know what's his name went hard on the soundtrack. Peter. What's the dude's name? Stranger to you, Phil Collins. Yeah, it's Phil Collins. He went so hard on the soundtrack for Tarzan, it was unnecessary. It was absolutely ridiculous, dude. And Tarzan was so inspired that he swung rope with his ass cheeks. That's a canon. That's like literally a canon event. Hashtag shout out canon events, my other channel. Nope, it wasn't Tarzan. Billy Joel. He was in it like as a character. Is it Toy Story? It's probably Toy Story. He was probably like Rex or some shit. Or Slinky. Billy Joel. Ep. What's Ep? No? Not Toy Story? Alright, that's all I got. I only know the movies that start with a T. I deleted all the other files in my brain. Just, you know, quick delete. Just trying to free up some RAM. Which movie was Billy Joel in? Hannah Montana. Hannah Montana the movie. Watch It actually was Hannah Montana the movie. Oh, that's a good one. That's a throwback. Oliver and Company. That's a buried memory for me because I used to fuck with that movie real hard when I was a toddler, and I hardly even remember that movie. That used to be one of my favorite, like, Mom, put on Oliver! Like, that type of shit. Goodness. What was the other one? I like the one with the mouse who immigrated to the country. That one was really... And then the Land Before Time. I fucked with the Land Before Time so hard when I was a little kid. Oh my god. The Land Before Time would solve all of my problems as a child. If anything was wrong, all you needed to do was put on Littlefoot. That would be fantastic. And then I got a little bit older than that, and I needed, there was like a whole surge of extreme cartoons. Everything was extreme, everything was fucking lit, everything was crazy. This is like between the ages of 3 to like 5, right? So by 5, all we wanted were like, they had Street Sharks, Extreme Dinosaurs by the same company, and that was my favorite show because obviously I like dinosaurs. And these dinosaurs were extreme anthropomorphic dinosaurs with like ripped musculature, and they all had superpowers, and they had an amazing theme song. And then there were the Rescue Rovers. They were anthropomorphic dog people who each had like a special ability related to the breed of dog that they were. And the Lassie dog was a little too attractive. Then again, the male dogs were also a little too attractive. Like a lot of female furries from my generation accredit their furryship to that show. And I can see why, because whoever made that show really liked dogs. Like a lot. Like way too much like dogs. This guy should not have been allowed to own an animal for the rest of his life after making that show. Because the romances went hard in that show, dude. The Golden Retriever and the Lassie dog, and then the Lassie dog and the Doberman. It was like a love triangle. I feel like this is a dude that just has no friends and he just hangs out with his dogs all day, and he makes up stories of how they be acting in their little languages. And then he went voice Dodger. Oh, that's lit. Oh, speaking of Dodger, another show I liked was Duck Dodgers. That was a lit show for a brief moment. Or it was like Daffy Duck, but in the future. That was fucking fantastic. What other buried memory shows can I dig up? Okay, so Rescue Rovers was a buried memory. Like, I figured that one. I always remembered that show, but I didn't know the name of it. And then I brought it up in a similar conversation at a Target, actually waiting for a Pokemon restock. And one guy was like, Rescue Rovers, that was my favorite. And now I remember the name. But for me, it was, I really liked Street Sharks and more so Extreme Dinosaurs at that point. There were other shows though. Like there was one with cats. Gargoyles was happening, or at least being re-released to kind of go along with that trend. I don't know if it was the original airing of Gargoyles. I think Gargoyles may have happened a little earlier. But I loved I loved Gargoyles. And then they were putting out the X-Men show and the Spider-Man show, and that's really what got me into comic books, was that they like rode this wave of like extreme shit, and the comic books really made a resurgence for us. We got to see Spider-Man and the X-Men in a new way as 90s kids, and that shit was so good. It had me going to the store. I would go to they just tore down the Barnes and Noble, but so there's a very famous Barnes and Noble in my area of Miami, in Kendall. A-Rod says it's the hood, but it's just the suburbs. They've just subdivided this whole city so that it's like nice neighborhood hood, nice neighborhood hood, like right next to each other for miles. The whole city's like that outside of downtown. Even downtown is like that, where they just gentrify the fuck out of half of a neighborhood and just deal with it. You know what I mean? Just fucking, yeah, you guys are right next to each other now. The whole city's like that, so I don't know what the fuck A-Rod's on about. I think A-Rod went to Killian. Which, like, let's be real, like, Killian, they got some hood motherfuckers at Killian, but it's not no, like, North Miami Senior High or fucking, you know, I don't want to name names and shit. I don't want to start no beef, but technically Killian's my district school from where I grew up, so I should have gone there, but I went to a magnet school, so I got into a program for being smart. But all my friends went to Killian or like Palmetto. Palmetto's where Jeff Bezos went. Jeff Bezos. He founded Amazon in a garage right around there. Right here in my neighborhood, like within 15 minutes of where I grew up, I could go drive to Jeff Bezos' house. And I don't know. Do you think that his family probably still lives there, like Grandma Bezos? Oh my god. Do you think Grandma Bezos' food is lit? Abuelita Bezos. Abuelita Bezos. And she's just like the best, most supportive grandma ever. That's why he's so successful. It wasn't his parents, it was his abuela. 100%. 100%, that's exactly what happened. Like, his parents were like, you know, mid-supportive. Like, they had to be supportive to an extent. Abuelita was holding it down. Holding it down for Jeff. And you know what? I'm gonna go out on a limb and be like, she's still alive. She's like 104 years old and she's doing great. She still goes shopping for herself, but she probably shouldn't be driving. But nobody's gonna take away that license. She's a gem. Society needs her. Maybe not on the roads, but she needs her driving. It makes her feel alive to drive on the wrong side of the highway. Yo, Jeff Bezos kind of gives off alien vibes, though. I wouldn't be surprised if he was like a conehead. Or maybe it's just wishful thinking because I love the film The Coneheads. Such a good movie. Such a good movie, dude. Come on, Latias. It's gotta shine soon. So what's everybody's New Year's resolutions, you guys? What are the revolutions? Oh, Dead Space. Yeah, bro. Of course I played Dead Space. Oh my god. I love Dead Space. I had like my high school sweetheart, right? When she moved in with me, she brought a bunch of Xbox 360 games that they had collected, and they had the Dead Space games, and she was like, okay, you have to play some of my games. What are the first ones you want to play? And I was like, these ones. She was like, good choice. Good choice. And we went through the Dead Space games, and I think the most recent one came out like after I finished the second one or something. I'm not sure if there is even a third one. Pretty sure there were 3 of them. Played the fuck out of those games. They were really good. I liked all of it. I liked the upgrade system. It's pretty lit. Tried to get me into BioShock. I never really could get into BioShock. I don't know why. For some reason, steampunk doesn't really appeal to me. Where it's like, it looks cool. It looks cool. I just feel like the vibes around steampunk are a little hoity-toity for me. That kind of puts me off to the whole of it. They're going for too much. Like, it already looks cool enough. Just be chill, dog. You got your watchtower, clock tower hat. Just be chill, dog. You don't need to twist your mustache that much. I'm just kidding. Oh. I need more coffee. I mean, I probably don't, but I do. I do and I don't. I hope it doesn't take that long. They made 2 Dead Space movies? Wait, for real? Who's they? What? How did I not know about that? I watched like I've completely seen the movies. I just forgot. That's usually... No, I don't think I knew about that. We are having a boom for, you know, video game nostalgia movies. I think the Fallout series has been pretty good. I don't even know if it finished season 2. So many things came out this year, like overlapping. I haven't watched Gen V yet. I really like season 1. It's just not very high up on the list. I've got to go through my subscriptions and cancel a bunch of shit. For one, apparently they're shutting down Hulu. I get my fucking Spotify for free through my Hulu subscription, so I don't know what's gonna happen with my Spotify account. That's very alarming to me, bro. They already took my name off of my account. I'm just numbers now, dude. I don't like being numbers. Dead Space Downfall and Dead Space Aftermath. Yeah, but were they like theatrical release, or were they on a streaming service, or who made them? Tell me more. Tell me more. Goji Supreme, what's going on, bro? It's a Goji and fries. We got a Goji and fries. It's gonna go straight to your thighs. Goji and fries. Happy New Year to Goji. How was your New Year's Day, Goji? It's like amazing. I won the lottery and I'm donating all my money to tcgpackrats. Thank you, Goji. You're amazing. I knew I could count on you. Happy New Year to you. Well, also, I had to start 5 different tractors. Tractors? Hold on. These are words that I didn't expect to read. The tractors, and you got them all warmed up from the snow. Okay, that's fucking crazy. What were they using the tractors for in the snow? Just to move snow? I mean, I can't imagine they're like doing agriculture in the depths of winter. I saw them on YouTube, the Dead Space movies. Oh, okay, I'll check them out. Are they? So I guess they're like fan-made movies. Fan-made movies are pretty good sometimes. Shit, a lot of fan-made Dragon Ball content kept the franchise's fan base like fed for years, dude. But a lot of people don't realize that growing up in the 90s and early 2000s, Dragon Ball didn't release any new content for about a decade in the middle there. Like Kai came out, but Kai wasn't new. Kai was a redo. And I think they announced that they're doing a Dragon Ball Super Kai, which is such a cop-out. Just finish Dragon Ball Super, dude. They on DVD? Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Like that, though? Keeping it old school? I love me some DVDs. Okay, even better, I like a VHS. Where it has the THQ logo on it. Oh man, that's a true American gem right there. When is Latias gonna shine for us? When is Latias gonna shine for us? Okay. I do need to check on my D&D server if they have summoned me or not. Okay. Oh! It's okay. We got a quick fix for that. Never happened. It never happened. It never, ever, ever happened. Shiny Latias. One of these days. Man, the pulls last night at midnight were so good. We pulled Misty's Lapras and Mega Evolution's Little Leo IR back to back. It makes me want to rip open my last Kanga box, dude. It's not a product that's gonna do well sealed, you know what I mean? But then again, our first Kanga box didn't have any hits. Our second one had 2 hits. So really we're like 2 for 8 packs on Kanga boxes. Alright, now we've got it down to a freaking science. Let's do it. Dang. Okay, y'all. What's up, Lucas? How's it going? Happy New Year. How's your New Year's? That was smooth as butter, dude. He just slid right down there. Hopefully you had a good New Year's Eve and a good New Year's Day, Lucas. We're gonna make it a good year. I think that's a shiny Musharna, huh? No, that's just the grass. My computer crashed. Oh no! Did you uncratch it? Hopefully you uncratched it. Like right now or like last night on New Year's? He crashed the computer. Run away from me, I am terrifying. Mwahaha. Oh my goodness. That sucks, dude. What do you think happened to it? Was it the Russians? Guys, it was the Russians. Hey, the Russians, leave my friend Lucas alone. Okay, he's a good dude. He's a good dude, and he doesn't deserve it. Leave him out of this. He has nothing to do with your quarrels with the internet. Okay, I got your back, Lucas. Don't worry. I gave them a stern talking to. Sometimes it's all it takes. Sometimes it's all it takes. Nice. Me too, dude. We're just getting Latias and then we're done with the legendaries. Hopefully now that you're here, the shiny luck will come. Did you get both of the Eon duo? Oh, you need both of them. Oh, shit. Yeah, I mean, Latios was medium difficult. And Latias seems relatively easy. We've only been at it for a couple hours, though, so we shall see. How about the rest of your shiny decks? Are you making a shiny living dex or not? When you get all the legends, you might. Oh, for sure. Nice. Well, it's bound to happen. As long as you keep plugging away. We're rapidly approaching shiny living dex completion. When that is done, ooh-wee, the sky is the limit. We get to play another Pokemon game. There's a lot of games that I would like to play. I never finished the DLC for Scarlet and Violet or Sword and Shield, so I definitely have to go and play the mainline games, like on stream. And I pay for them too. I just hope I don't have to buy them like on top of already having paid for them. Red and blue? Red and blue, I got both of them. I think I got like one of them was mine and one of them my mom got so she could play with me, but she only played it like once or twice. To be fair, it was a solid binge day. Like, she played Pokemon with me like all day. But they were just both my games after that. I reset the fuck out of her game. She wasn't gonna use it. Moon on the DS. Oh wow. Okay. All right. I guess I'm a little bit. I've reached Unk status, as they've told me. I'm a fucking dinosaur with my red version. I used to have to use the Game Boy Light attachment to play in the car at night because it didn't have an internal light. And every time I drive down a certain stretch of highway, I still to this day and I drive down that stretch of highway very frequently, I always remember very vividly playing my Game Boy in the car on the way home from this or that restaurant. And my dad would always tell me to stop playing the fucking Game Boy and live in the real world. And he was right. You know, as much as I love my Game Boy memories, I wish I would have learned sooner than my mid-20s that the real world is pretty lit. And I needed to spend more time with my dad. So he was right about everything, though. It was, except, okay, so I have one. There was one time where my dad went too far specifically with the Game Boy, and he immediately regretted it. Like, he immediately made it good. He bought me a new Game Boy. But there was one time driving down the specific stretch of road as well that my dad was pissed off that I wasn't listening to his amazing stories. And he told me, he's like, Trevor, if you don't put that goddamn thing away while I'm talking to you, I'm gonna run it over with the car when we get home. I was like, yeah, right. He would never. He did. And luckily I took the blue version out of it. Like, he didn't know how Game Boy cartridges worked and shit. But he ran over my Game Boy with the car. It was one of the original red ones. And I cried so hard. He took me right to the Best Buy and we bought a new one. We bought a new one right away. Those motherfuckers were only like $100 or some shit. They weren't even that expensive. Dude, isn't that crazy? Everything was so cheap back then. The Nintendo cartridges were like $19.99 at most. No, but you know what? My dad was the best dad ever. He was an amazing dad. I think every parent has their moments where they fuck something. You know, they go a little too hard. They fuck something up. That was one of maybe 2 or 3 times that my dad even remotely fucked up the discipline process. He was more of a positive reinforcement than a negative reinforcement dad. He was just pissed about the Game Boy, dude. I kept, you know, basically I was being disrespectful. And he was old, so the technology thing was a real pet peeve for him before cell phones and shit. I mean, if you think about it, his generation had never had that. Like, I'm talking to you, but you're staring at a device. So before smartphones happened, that used to be something that pissed him off a lot. Hey, I'm trying to fucking talk to you, and you're not giving me the basis respect to, like, listen. But after smartphones, he got it. Like, everybody got it. I don't care how old you were. You realize that we're capable of multitasking because everybody's fucking doing it. We're texting and driving. We're texting on the shitter. You know, we have it out all the time. So society definitely evolved, and my dad evolved with it. But during the Game Boy generation, no, that was a source of tension. Where, yeah, I had to earn Game Boy time, and honestly, I wish I would have obeyed the rules a little better. I wish I would have been better with them. Story kind of reminds me of this guy on YouTube that his dad kept kept destroy his son's games with a wood chipper. Oh hell yeah, Shiny Bergamite eluded us for a while. Congratulations. With a wood chipper is crazy. Nah, it wasn't nothing, you know, it was a one-time thing. Actually, my dad very classically won me my e-reader for my Game Boy. He was, oh my god, this is a legendary story about my dad. So we were in, I believe we're in the Isle of Capri Casino in Biloxi, Mississippi, in the children's casino. So it's basically just an arcade. That's a crazy concept. It's a children's casino. But it was arcade. You earned points and you got prizes and shit. And my dad gave me $40 whole. $40, dude, and I blew it. I blew it all trying to win the e-reader. And I was stupid, dude. There was an iPad in that machine. There was an iPad 1 or something, or iPhone 1 in that machine I could have been going for. No, I wanted the e-reader, and it had a pack of Pokemon cards with it. And I wanted it so bad. And I could not win. It was one of those machines where the light goes around. And you have to stop it on one of the red ones. And I'm not good at those games. At least I wasn't as a kid. And my brain was probably well developed in some ways. Not that way. Not in that way. I blew all $40 in quarters on that one game. And my dad said, and I came up to my dad. I'm like, Dad, can I get more money? I can't beat this game. And he said, I gave you $40, son. We gotta go to dinner. What are you talking about? You blew your $40. It's only been 30 minutes. Show me which game. And I showed him. I'm like, Dad, I want to get that thing. And he's like, the Game Boy thing? And I'm like, yeah, the Game Boy thing. He's like, alright, step aside. I'll show you how it's done. I'm like, there's no fucking way. In my head, the levels of disbelief are unimaginable. My dad was always a superhero to me, okay? But video games were not his forte. I had never seen him do these things. He steps in there, he pops in 2 quarters, he goes, bup, 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 gets it on the first fucking try. He won me that e-reader right away, dude. We went to the bar, and he had me tell all the cute bartenders exactly how much he was the best dad ever. While I set up my e-reader, and I opened the pack, and I remember I got like a Machamp. And I got the full Evo line for Machop. And you could scan the Pokemon into the game from the cards. It was so cool. Oh, it's 3 a.m. You gotta go to sleep. I hope my story time helped you fall asleep, dog. Great to see you, Lucas. Always great to see you. I hope you get some tremendous sleep tonight, and I'll see you next time. But yeah, that's the legendary story. Was that he went in there first try, he won that e-reader for me, you guys. And that day he loved Game Boy. In fact, never again did my dad ever have a problem with the Game Boy. Now he got it. Now he got it. Yeah, I'm probably gonna stream. We shall see. I don't know. So I'm thinking I do have to get out and do comedy this month. I've been hikikomori for almost 3 months, so I need to go out and be on a stage. It might happen on tomorrow. It might happen on Monday, but I might skip a stream. We shall see. Then again, maybe I'll just stream in the afternoon and go out anyway. We shall see. We shall see. But yeah, anyways, thanks for coming. Have a good night. We will be here. I'm gonna catch this freaking Latias. I'm gonna catch this freaking Latias. Unless my D&D players really need me. And then I gotta go do that. So yeah, coming months. The plan is that I'm gonna be like simul streaming between here and my Twitch when I can figure that out. And there's gonna be a balance of like, I'm gonna do Pokemon streams a couple times a week and stream that, simul stream that. I would see my show. Oh, my comedy show? I just show up at open mics, bro. Nobody likes to book me. Just I've fallen out of the good graces of all the gatekeepers in town. They don't like me. They don't like me very much. And that's what happens when you tell one too many assholes to go fuck themselves. But listen, in my defense, they're assholes. I mean, what you know, if you're an asshole and you're trying to be a dick, what am I supposed to say besides go fuck yourself? Let's be real. Let's be real here. Anyways. They know who they are. They know who they are. I bet at least one of them checks out these videos sometimes, just to go and check up on their enemies, keep tabs. Not me. I know exactly where the fuck I want to be, right here in the internet. It literally, I exist inside of the internet. You can't stop me. I'm fucking unstoppable. I'm in the computer, like a computer virus, just biding my time, building my power like Vecna, tunneling under the town of Hawkins, Indiana, until the time is right. Oh my god, dude. This guy is the worst TV villain. I'm just gonna say it. Vecna is the worst fucking campy horror movie villain that they could have possibly ever made. They did not do a great job on Vecna. And at first it was lit, but the more we get to know of the guy, the less enthusiastic I am about this asshole. I don't know, dude. And 11 was a good character in the first couple seasons too, and look what they did. I just think that Millie was not a good actor. I'm sorry. Everybody's so hype about Millie. I don't think she's very good at acting. And that's starting to show. She's just with that stony ass face. And I know exactly what it is. She read up on PTSD victims. And she's like, overly serious. And that's the whole character now. Tell me I'm wrong, bro. It's too... I don't think she's a very good actress. Or actor. I know that that's a debatable terminology now. I don't think any of them are very good at acting. Maybe Sadie Sink is a little bit better. She's pretty good at acting. I don't think any of the kids were very good at acting. No, bro. I just got to the scene where he, the memed out scene where he makes this revelation about himself. So bad, dude. It's gonna make kids not want to be honest with themselves to their parents. Let's just leave it at that. Such a bad scene, dude. I can't even. Okay, so Sadie Sink and the new girl that they recast as the little sister are pretty good actors. I would say they're probably the most talented actors in the show besides the fucking Hop. But I don't know about Hop, man. Everybody likes Hop. I don't know how good of an actor he is as much as the character is just pretty lit. I think he did a better job and he showed a lot more of his range in the Asterisk the New Avengers movie. But also I'm a sucker for a cheap Russian accent. I'm a sucker for a cheap Russian accent, I'll tell you that much. I think every single bit of the show was much better in the first couple seasons, and then they just fucking fell off, dude. They just too much of a good thing, as they say. But I'm not a fan, dude. I'm not a fan of Millie Bobby, dude, and I don't know what Drake sees in her, bro, but fuck that guy, dude. That's crazy. The videos of Drake gambling in a club alone are impeccable. I will see you. Maybe. I have work in the morning. Oh shit, dude. That sucks. Alright, I'll see you next time. Sorry that you have work in the morning. Thanks for coming out. Alright. And I hope work goes well. Happy New Year, dude. Take it easy. Maybe I'll put a pin in the stream early tonight since everybody's leaving early. And I'll catch Latias when there's a lot of people here. Like, it would be a shame to just catch Latias when I'm alone in chat. Yeah, I'm gonna be honest, my voice could use a break too. My throat's not sore, but like, I can tell that I'm fighting something off. I can tell that I'm fighting something off. Like, I went to the bathroom in the cold last night without like putting a shirt on or anything. I was just like in my underwear. And when I woke up again, I was like, oh, yep, nah. Something's happening. I had a little bit of a congestion situation. I felt a presence. Luckily, it seems my immune system's on point right now. Yeah, I'll end stream after this round. We'll pick it up tomorrow. Alright, you guys, it's been a quick stream tonight, but that's alright. It's New Year's. Everybody needs to recoup, relax. We'll be back tomorrow, and I hope you enjoy your night. Take care of yourselves. tcgpackrats gonna be signing out.